Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is PhoenixReturned and today we're going to be doing a run through collecting steel and lead. There's two parts to the video. One part is just collecting the basics, the lead and the steel. The second part is utilizing mineral extraction and farming methods to get more lead. So let's begin. So as I said, we'll be collecting steel and lead, and there is a trick to this. I'll use two different workshops for lead and one workshop for steel, but as I go through claiming the workshops, I'll collect items from the bodies and use them to scrap for steel as well, so taking the weapons. So we're going to monorail elevator, as you've just seen. Here is where we're going to collect a load of steel, a load of lead, but there is actually concrete here as well, which is something that you can do daily, so I find this really useful. It's quick and you get a decent amount. As I said, the first part of this video is going to be more collecting and going for the iron ore and the lead deposits, as well as collecting these lead weights as well. But the aim isn't to get tons of lead and steel in one go. It's designed to fit in with your gameplay. So if you're anything like me, you might find that you're doing events, you're rebuilding a camp, you're claiming workshops, you're hunting for a legendary weapon. When you're doing all of these things, you only have so much time in the day or the evening to collect all of these things. So with this, it's actually trying to cram it all into 10 minutes or so, or 20 minutes, so you have time to do the other things. So you just saw I picked up lead weights. That's really important. Now here we are at the first workshop location, which is the Dolly Sods one, which was shown on the map. Now go straight into the camp shop, workshop, and then just take out all of the enemies. Use your map to help you find the enemies' locations if you haven't, if it's taking a while to do. As you can see, I'm enjoying taking these enemies out using the instigating explosive fixer with fast reload. So here we go, first lead deposit. So if you're doing the quick variation of this video, you just take the lead deposit and you don't bother putting an extraction unit down. For the long-term version of this, if you're going to be in the server for an hour or so, or if you've got your private server, then place the mineral extraction unit, and as you're going through, you can rotate from workshop to workshop, clearing the enemies out and claiming the scrap from the mineral extraction machines. So we've placed one first. Make sure you put your power generator. Make sure you put one down with 10 power supply, so it's enough to power the machine. Don't make a mistake and use a smaller one, okay? You will do yourself a favor if you place down a lot of turrets. I know it's going to cost extra material, but it makes it quicker and easier, and it means you can get on with your jobs at the other locations as well. Okay, so moving on to the next location. So here we go. So head straight into the town. Right, here comes the first enemy. So make sure you take these guys out, and it's really important, especially with like scorched, or anyone with weapons, that you check their bodies for weapons, because those are going to be giving you a lot of extra steel and save you time, because you already have to kill these guys anyway, so you might as well take their weapons and scrap it for steel. So you can see sledgehammer, there's guns in there, bolt action pistol. So yeah, so there's things there that you can scrap and get a lot back from it. This isn't steel or lead, but aluminium is quite a useful resource to have. It's in the location too, you might as well take it. Yay, treasure hunter. Just so you know, they don't drop anything interesting this one, but I do have one in later on in this video where they do actually drop something decent. Okay, so once you've cleared all your enemies, claim the workshop, go back to the lead location. So you can see here I collected all of those lead weights. Scrap all of it. Scrap all the weapons you've collected already. And as you can see here, 5 steel scrap, 3 steel scrap, steel scrap, 4 steel scrap, 8, 1. So it's useful. There's a lot there that you can claim. It's, you know, and they're more generous with the steel scrap than they are with some of the other things, as long as you scrap the weapons to get it. And also, if you're a newer player like myself, you will get the mods unlocked for your weapons. So moving on to the next location. So I'm back at Dolly Swords. I guess my camp here is under attack, so I'm clearing them out, and then again, once you've cleared them out, you can go back to the extractor and take what's inside the extractor again as well. So there you go, retake Dolly Swords complete. Let's just see how much is in there. Oh, 6, that's not too bad, because all I've done since then is go to another workshop and claim it. So it does pick up quite fast. So next we're going to the fairground, where there's a dirt track. So you can see it's just down this hill here. There's quite a few deposits of other resources in this area, so feel free to grab them. They can always be useful for selling or for creating other items in the game. Again, clear all the enemies out, check the bodies you don't want to have. Here, I think it's aluminium there normally, but my one was empty this time, but take it anyway. This one's empty as well, but it has normally got steel in it, so grab the iron ore and then take the workshop. Again, grab everything you can from the bodies. Once you've claimed the workshop, go place your mineral extraction, and this one's for iron ore, so make sure you put a mineral extraction for steel down. And then same again as before, you want to put down your power generator as well as your gun turrets. And these gun turrets in all these locations are really helpful because they might actually clear an entire wave of enemies or all the enemies whilst you're busy doing other tasks in the game. Especially if you're in your own private server as well, it will be more beneficial. Okay, so I've gone to New Guard and I've just dropped the survival tent. So I'm going to scrap all of my junk that I've got on me just to lighten the load. And then we're going to do the same again. These guys, depending on what weapons they're using, the super mutants sometimes have plastic from the weapons or steel. It just depends on what they're using. So clear them all out. As you can see, I've enjoyed taking these guys out, and I don't know why my gun's doing crazy damage, but I'm not complaining. I'm pretty sure it's the instigating attack plus the normal damage is dealing double. So that treasure hunter actually gave me an unyielding sturdy robot chest piece, which I'm quite happy about, but I don't use that anymore. I now use Secret Service. Okay, so now fast travel to Rusty Pick. You didn't have to do this, but I've just got rid of the stuff that I don't need from the legendary weapons, just to lighten the load, because again we're like collecting a lot here, and then also to make use of their it's nearby as well, is another reason why I went there, but also you're making use of their workbenches. So you can see I'm scrapping all of the weapons, and you can see you're picking up lots of items from it. And then what you can do next is work your way back around the map, clear the enemies, collect the resources as you're going. So here you go, I've got the dirt track, retake it, and what actually happened is as I spawned in, my gun turrets actually cleared the enemies for me. So save some time for me. I don't think I went around collecting all of the stuff in the bodies in this part. Did you see that there was 8 steel there? So again, it's really helping stack it all up quickly. But you can go around and collect all of the enemy stuff as well. It just depends how much time you've got and how quickly you want to get this done. So I think that the running around collecting just the iron ore and the lead deposits and things like that, and the lead weights, I think that and killing enemies takes about 10 minutes if you just want to do a quick gather up of items. If you're wanting to do what I'm doing right now, which is do the whole circuit of defending the basic, defending the workshops and claiming from the extraction units, you're probably looking at more like 20 minutes. But I think in a bigger picture, that's not that long considering how much you have. So there we go. So we've already had 20 lead scrap from this location just on the extraction machine alone, and I've literally been in the game probably 20 minutes. So it's like, or maybe a little bit longer, but I'm sure it's going to be slower than that. So I don't know how I got that fast, but I'm not complaining. We're going to take it. So here we are back at the last location for the workshop, and there's a slight infestation of bears, so last one, and there we go. Berkeley Springs is clear, and it's great, you're getting the experience as well. You know, and unless you're like level 400 or something, you know, it's going to be quite helpful. So there we have it, all done. So that's it, that's the end of it. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it was helpful and that you managed to find something in there that was going to help you. And again, it's not about collecting as much as possible, it's about doing something that you can squeeze in a lot of work in a short space of time, not necessarily traveling to 8 locations and running through mines for 3 minutes to try and find this, that and the other. It's just whatever's quick and easiest and simple to get through it. So I hope it was useful to you. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon for more videos. Thanks.